Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Shante, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for your continued support. I wanted to do a video just about my fitness journey thus far. I have been on this journey since October, but I really locked in and started doing strength training, really seriously taking strength training in January. And I can say it has been a ride. So far, it has been a ride. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about the things that I need in order to be my best self, meaning what I need, like different vitamins, different nutrition, just different things that I need in order to take care of myself on this strength training journey. It is harder than I thought it would be. It is hard. You have to lock in and give yourself time. It's something that I'm not really used to doing, is giving myself time, because sometimes I'm in my garage gym for like 2 hours just working out, meaning cardio and strength training, and it does take a lot of time, but I love that I'm getting the opportunity to learn to pour into myself. So I wanted to do a video just to share some of the things that I'm doing in order to help myself to be better and to show up better for myself and perform better the next day. Number one, y'all, you have to get 8 hours of sleep. At this big age that we are, we need to get 8 hours of sleep. I know they say 6, I know they said 5 and 8. I need my rest. In order for me to perform and do well in the gym, I have to get a good night's rest. So that is first and foremost what I really try to do. Make sure I'm getting a quality night's sleep in order to be able to work out. Because without sleep, I'm not rested and I don't feel my best and I don't perform my best when I'm exhausted. So I've learned that I need quality 8 hours. The least amount that I can go on is 7, but 8 hours, I'm really locked in and doing really good when I'm in the gym. But when I'm tired, I don't perform well and I don't function well. And I don't think I'm the best person to be around when I'm really exhausted. So just so you know, get a good night's sleep. That is very important, not just for working out, just for life in general. To have a good night's sleep, it helps with your mental, your mood, and everything else. And I also wanted to say fiber. Get your fiber intake. Number 2, get your fiber intake. I did not realize how important fiber was. I know it's important, but I didn't realize how important it is. But with me eating, working out, and just trying to be in the best shape, in the best health that I can be, fiber has been key. And I eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. I eat all the things with the fiber in it, but I also added this. And I feel like this has been pivotal in my fiber intake as well as for my digestive system. If you catch what I'm putting down, it has been pivotal for me and I have enjoyed this. I got this from Sam's and it comes in a 2-pack. And this is the first bottle. I've been taking it non-stop. I take 5 of these capsules a day, and that's what it says, 5 a day, and I do. They have gummies, they have powder, but I chose the pill form because I don't want gummies. I don't want the sugar, because I have officially cut sugar out. The processed sugar, yeah, you're gonna get sugars into your food just naturally, because some foods just have, fruits and vegetables has sugar in it. But other than that, I am not doing any sugar in my diet, and it's been a month since I had any sugar. And anytime I eat anything that has minimal sweetness to it, I can taste the sugar in it, and I feel better. I feel better not being on the sugar. I know people love their sugar, their sweets, but I have cut out sugar, cut out the sweets, and I have not been eating them. I felt like I started being addicted to sugar the end of last year, October, November, December. I was eating cookies. Y'all know I'm on my sourdough journey. So I was eating cookies, I was eating focaccia, and I also made me a vegan strawberry cake, and I ate that. I also made a vegan strawberry cake for November and December. I ate that vegan strawberry cake. I almost ate it by myself alone, and that's not good. That is too much sugar for one person to be eating. You're only supposed to have about 25 grams of sugar a day, and I was eating more than that. And I think 25 grams of sugar is equivalent to like 6 teaspoons. I was doing way more than that, and it was terrible. It was out of hand. So I decided to just cut the sugars out of my diet in order to be more healthier, because I did not want to be addicted to sugar. When I realized it wasn't good for me and the effects it was having on my body, I was like, you know what, let me stop eating all this sugar and just take care of myself. That's what I've been doing. So I added the I added the fiber and cut out sugar. That's what I did. So for the month of January, I cut out sugar. I'm still no sugar. And I added fiber, and I have been enjoying the fiber. It is really beneficial to you. It is very important, and I like it. So if you don't have enough fiber in your diet, I highly recommend consult your doctor, get you some fiber, because it is beneficial to you. Another thing that I added to my routine, my regimen, is creatine. I started taking this only to have muscle recovery, so I'm not in so much pain. So I added this. I can say I don't notice a big difference, but I know I'm not sore. There was one time I was really sore and I wasn't using this. So I feel like using this does minimize the soreness that I feel in my body after I'm working out. So this is something I did add to my routine. I've had it in there for a while, then I stopped taking it, then I start back. But I really want to try to get more consistent so I can feel and know the difference when I'm not taking it. But I do recall when I did leg days for the first time how much pain I was in for 2 days. I was not taking creatine, and I should have been, because I wasn't in that much pain the whole time while I've been working out, but that one time. Okay, let's talk about fitness goals. Oh no, another thing that I have been working on is my water intake. Yes, I'm working on that. I want to do, this is a 30 ounce. I want to do 3 or 4 of these a day in order to have enough water, and that is 90 to 120 ounces in my diet. I have been working on it. I do have good days and I have bad days, but for the most part, I'm doing 2 to 3 of these a day, but I really want to get up to 3 or 4. So that's a goal of mine, to get this water in. So y'all, if y'all on some type of fitness journey, or if you're not even on a fitness journey, make sure you're drinking an adequate amount of water and not skipping out on this, because this right here will hold you. And a lot of times when we're hungry, we're actually thirsty. We're not hungry. So try to get in your 90 to 120 ounces, whatever the recommended is for you and your body, but make sure you're drinking enough water. Because I know me, I haven't been drinking enough water, so I've really been trying to be hyper vigilant about making sure that I have enough water in my diet. Right, so I already discussed all the things that I have added or I'm working on within my diet in order to be the best Kimberly Shante that I can be. But let's talk about my body goals. My body goals. So y'all know I've always wanted to define my body and be more lean and more muscular. Yeah, lean and muscular and get more defined. So that's still top of my goal. I want to be more lean and I want more muscles and I want my body to be just more defined. And I'm looking down because I have my notes here because I want to stay on track and not just be all over the place, where I can be at sometimes, but I'm trying to be more organized with my thoughts. So I really want my body to be more lean and muscular and defined. That is the goal for me. And y'all know I've always been focused on dropping my belly. And it's coming down. It's coming down a lot. There should be videos. I did take a video when I was preparing for this video, so you can see my body. And my belly is going down a lot, and I want to use that video to show the progress, which I wasn't really good about taking progress pics, but hopefully I'll go back and share some of my old pictures so you'll have it and see where we came from and where we are today. Because it's very important to see where you were to know where you're going. Because when I initially started talking about my weight, I shared with y'all where I was at, raw, unfiltered. Y'all saw my stomach, and I want to show y'all that picture again so you can see where I am today and where I was then. So progress is happening. It doesn't happen overnight, but it is happening. So I'm really grateful and thankful for where I'm at and where I'm going, because I know based on where I was and based on where I'm at today that I'm going to get to that ultimate goal of mine. I'm going to have those abs. If not abs, I'm going to have a flat stomach. So if I don't have abs, I'm going to have a flat stomach. And what we're doing now, whenever it comes to work for the month of January, we just worked on we had 5 to 10 pounds that we utilized whenever we were working out. And now she's telling me I either up my reps or up the weights. So that's what we're doing. We're transitioning into upping the reps or upping the weights in order for me to grow and to continue to continue to move up. And I don't want to get stagnant, and I don't want to get stuck in just doing 5 to 10 pounds and X number of reps. You need to move in order for your body to build the muscles that you want. You can't just stay comfortable. You have to get uncomfortable to get the results that you want. So that's what we're working on. Upping my weights, going from like 10 pounds to a 15-pound dumbbell. Those are the type of things that we're working on now. And y'all know, I don't know if you watch my vlogs, but I was originally doing 5 to 8,000 steps Monday through Friday. I have upped that to 8 to 10,000 steps Monday through Sunday. So I really want to make sure that I am moving my body every day. Even if I'm not working out, I want to make sure that I am getting my steps in. And the only day I will give myself a break is probably the Wednesday when I'm stretching. But every day I want to make sure I'm moving my body and getting my 8 to 10,000 steps. I didn't realize how important it is, but I've noticed a major difference with my body since incorporating, even getting 8,000 steps. I've noticed a major difference. So that is my goal, is to get 8,000 to 10,000 steps daily. And every month I'm going to up whatever my goal is. I'm going to up the post. Even if it's just, if I leave it at 10,000 steps, I'm going to do something else different, add something different. But I will be adding and incorporating different things in order to make sure that I'm not getting comfortable and I am pushing myself in order to get to that next level. And I was doing abs once a week. I was doing abs once a week with her, but now I'm doing abs 3 times a week. I try to make sure I get the abs in because that is one of my major problem areas for me. So I wanted to make sure that I focus on my abs so we can have that snatched waist. Because it's summer. I want this to be snatched in. Yes, I want to be looking really good. So I am putting in the extra effort to make sure that I am doing whatever I need to do in order to get that flat stomach. And I'm leaning more into the mobility exercises. I didn't realize that I wasn't as mobile as I thought I was. I thought I was good. Y'all, I'm thinking I'm young. I'm good. I don't need to do all this extra. Now, your girl hips, your girl joints, they need a little more movement, a little more mobility, flexibility. So I've been working on that, and I'm trying to lean more into doing that. I am not really good when it comes to stretching before I work out. I'm not good with stretching after I work out. I really have to do and make that concerted effort to take the time to move my body before I work out, after I work out, and have a mobility day to work on my flexibility. I really need to lean into that more and do more of that. So I got to make the concerted effort. I have to really force myself to do it because that's not something that I naturally will do. That's not who I am. So yeah, I've been working on that, and I have learned that it does feel better when I do it. I have experienced that for myself. It really does feel better when I work on my mobility, when I stretch before I work out. It really helps me be better when I am working out, and it doesn't, I'm not gonna say hurt, it doesn't feel uncomfortable when I'm working out. If I do the stretching, do the flexibility exercise, if I do the stretching, the flexibility exercises, all the mobility things, my workout is so much better. I just have to make myself do it because I'm not accustomed to it, but we getting there. We working out. I'm a work in progress. They say you can't teach. I don't want to say that because I'm not no old dog. I ain't saying that, but you can teach somebody to do things differently. It just takes a little longer, but you can teach someone that really wants to learn and do it, and that's who I am. I really want to learn and do really good at working out. Have the form down. I want to have the form down. I really want to do exceedingly abundantly well in this. I really, really do, because I know this will help me in the long run. My plan was to measure my waist and stuff so I can know the difference. I know my waist years ago, so I can tell you how much inches I lost within the last few years, but I really want to measure myself and know where I'm at. Actually, I measured myself a couple months ago, so I know what my waist and my measurements were. So I have that. So at the end of this, I will be measuring myself so we can see where I started and where I am now. And I want to share that. I want to take more pictures so we can document my progress more. And I just want to hold myself accountable because I want to share with y'all this journey so that you'll know what to expect, at least from what I did. Doesn't mean your journey will be the same, but you'll know what to expect when it comes to working out. And it has been a journey. It's a learning process. I am enjoying the process. I'm enjoying it. At first, it wasn't that fun. It wasn't that much fun, but I am enjoying the process because I'm getting to know myself more and know what I am capable of. And God is good. God is good, because let me tell you, this is hard work. And if you are on a similar journey, I know that it's not easy, but you are worth it. And that's what I have to keep telling myself. You are worth it. So just keep going and you will get there. So y'all, let me stand up. I want to show y'all you're going to see the picture of my body over here, but I'm going to show you how I look today. I feel like the weight is dropping. So this is how I look today. I had on this shirt in a video years ago, and this shirt was tight. So we are making progress, y'all. We are making progress. And I have, for the month of January, I'm not doing this to get on the scale and weigh myself, but I know it's still part of the journey. I lost about 3 pounds in January, so that's what I lost. I really am more concerned about how I look in my clothes, how I feel, and the strength that I'm gaining from doing this. I can tell the difference. I can move. I'm not as sore as I used to be. I am moving more quickly, and it's a game changer. Strength training at this age is a game changer, and it is beneficial. I can see the benefits of it. I can see how it is changing me for the good. Well, y'all, I think I've talked enough about my journey thus far and shared some things I've incorporated and things that I want to fix about things that I want to work on, things that I will continually work on in order to help my strength training journey, which is that water, y'all. I got to get that water up. I got to do better with my water intake. So I also shared the things that we will be changing now that we're adding additional weights and reps and things like that. I just wanted to come on here and do a video of the things that we are working on behind the scenes. But I hope y'all are seeing some of the work that we're doing. But yeah, I wanted to come and do a dedicated video of all the things that is changing and what we're doing and the results that I'm seeing on this strength training journey. It is so beneficial, and I have enjoyed it thus far. It is a lot of work. I don't know if I said that, but it's a lot of work, but it's so worth it. I also wanted to mention some other things that I have been incorporating into my, not wellness, my fitness journey. It's not all about my physical fitness, it's about my mental fitness. So I have also been incorporating doing activities outside electronics and television. So I started doing a puzzle. I started reading a book. I actually went to the library, and I've been reading a book. And I had a puzzle. I had it since 2020. I purchased it off of Amazon and never opened it. So I recently opened that puzzle and started putting it together. I have it on my kitchen table, my dining room table. So whenever I'm just sitting around, I can pop over there and put some little pieces together. Just something to exercise my mind. Also, while I was cleaning up and reorganizing, I found some coloring books for my children. So I will be incorporating those as an activity for me. But I've been reading and doing the puzzle. I also have a crossword puzzle that my friend purchased and gave it to me because she knows I'm trying to limit my time online and be more of just not dealing with the online presence, just dealing with unplugged, living life unplugged. That's what I've been trying to do, and not being so involved in the internet and everything that's going on. It can be depressing. So I decided to just do those things in order to help my mental health, and that has been really helping me a lot. So if you're dealing with any issues, or you just not dealing, you don't like what's going on in the world, and you really would like to tap out, unplug and get you some activities such as a coloring book, a puzzle, books to read, just different activities just to minimize your time on the internet. I'm not saying that I will always be off the internet, because I still watch YouTube, but I am choosing activities that keep me unplugged instead of, as they say, doom scrolling. Something I'm not into and I don't want to be into. I was doing it, and I realized that a lot of my time was getting eaten up doing nothing. So I wanted to unplug and just live my life outside of just watching and seeing what other people are doing. So that's what I decided to do, and I wanted to share that with you guys just in case it would be helpful for one of you. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed putting it together. I hope it makes sense, but I wanted to just talk about my fitness journey and where I'm at, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video, butterflies, God willing.